Two Long Island pilots face charges stemming from a fatal mid-air disaster.
This is News Channel 4 at 11.
Two Long Island pilots are the center of investigation into a fatal mid-air collision over the Amazon rainforest are headed home tonight, but they're also facing criminal charges. Andrew Siff is here now with details for us. Andrew?
Well, Chuck, they have been detained in Brazil since September. 42-year-old Joseph Lepore of Bayshore and 34-year-old Jan Palladino of West Hampton. They are due to land in Miami any minute now before returning to New York this weekend. They are also charged in Brazil with the equivalent of manslaughter, a charge their lawyer calls absurd. It was a mid-air collision with catastrophic consequences. A Brazilian airliner, a Boeing 737, heading south over the Amazon jungle on September 29th, hit the wing of a Legacy executive jet flown by charter pilots from XL Air, a Ronkonkoma-based company. All 154 people aboard the jumbo jet were killed, while all 7 people aboard the smaller plane survived.
All of a sudden, bang, I hear.
Survivor Joe Sharkey says the pilots, Joseph Lepore and Jan Palladino, somehow guided their plane to a military runway.
It was an act of physical struggle to get this aircraft under control. We got out of the plane, looked back in shock to see that there was damage to the tail.
But while passengers went home, Lepore and Palladino were not allowed to leave Rio until today, when Brazilian authorities charged them with the equivalent of manslaughter. The Brazilian federal police said the decision to indict them was based on a lack of the necessary diligence that is expected and required of pilots during a flight.
And to me, it was just disgraceful that the Brazilian government detained these 2 pilots, 2 innocent men, for 70 days, 10 weeks, without any basis whatsoever.
Late today, Congressman Peter King accused the Brazilian government of deflecting blame from that nation's air traffic control system, which apparently allowed both planes to fly at 37,000 feet.
I also believe, quite frankly, that our government should have done more to try to get them home sooner.
As for survivor Joe Sharkey, in October he talked about what went through his mind when the planes collided.
And I thought, well, I'll write a note to my wife and you know, say farewell and I love you, and put it in my wallet, figuring that, well, maybe they'll find that.
Among the unanswered questions tonight, extradition. Lepore and Palladino could face 12 years in a Brazilian prison if convicted, but it is unclear if they will be forced to return for trial. For now, they are free with their passports back, headed home. Sue and Chuck.
Andrew, thank you.